Hey guys, Baseball Card Junkies TV here, Tops 85401.
Titanic Taters, and the dream team is back together.
Yes, we actually found time to hang out. I know the last update video I did on the giveaway, I said Eric will probably be going live or going solo, but I was wrong. We actually found time to hang out, which is unusual.
You could not have been more wrong.
Yeah. So
the stars aligned, and we were able to find some time to hang out here. So we already got our Taco Bell on.
Yes, we got the Taco Bell on.
And now we're getting our video on.
Yeah, now we're getting our video on.
All right, so first I think we wanted to do just kind of a little update on the giveaway we're doing. We kind of have an unofficial end date of August 26th.
Yeah.
We were thinking
it'll end that day, but then we're not sure when we're going to announce the winner live.
Yeah.
And we're going to do a drawing probably out of a hat or something. We're not going to do like a random.org or anything. We'll cut the names up live and put the names in a bowl live and then do a drawing live. Maybe we'll have a special guest pull the name. We don't know.
We don't know.
But we're not sure when we're going to do the drawing, but we'll go live for it. So we'll update you guys, and it should be a fun night when we do decide to go live for the drawing.
So sorry about that. It's just so we can see the comments.
Yeah, Eric's in charge of the comments. I won't be able to see any comments, guys. I'm the phone or the camera is a good 5 feet away from me.
Yep. So if you can see, we got our video up. We were watching some of your guys' videos, and we plan to watch some more.
Yeah, we got a lot of video responses to watch, and so far they've all been awesome. We've really enjoyed them all. So, love the B-side. Love the B-side on your collection, guys.
So that being said, here are the people that we are going to give a shout out to that have posted a video for the giveaway.
All right.
So we got Ground Chuck, Psyched on Baseball Cards, Pepino Man, Zombie Collector, Bald Rhino. That's a great name.
I know, huh?
Baseball Collector, Ray from Philly, Chase N Inc., Cuban Collector, Diamond Sports Cards, or Diamond Yard Sports Cards.
Diamond Yard, yeah.
Joey brings it.
Joey brings it. California.
Three River Sports Cards. Scani Tradition. Bowman 5-3.
53.
Mr. Fisherbike. Dustin Bellinger. Jay Lebriz. The Graph Life. Mike Line TV. And Victor Negron. So a shout out to all of you who have posted those videos and give us links. Now, if we didn't name you, it's because we don't know that you put a video out there. So you need to put a link in the comment section, either this live video or the other two contest videos or giveaway videos we've done. Put a link to the video so we know you've done it.
Exactly. And we're going to do our best to keep track of all of them.
Yes. So thank you all.
And thank you everybody. It's been a lot of fun hearing how everybody got their YouTube name, and how and then everybody's B-side on their collection. And just so you guys know, a lot of people asking me, is it okay if we do cards other than baseball cards? And even though this is Baseball Card Junkies TV, you can do other cards besides baseball cards. I think some guy asked if they could do golf, and someone asked about other cards. That's fine. It's a contest. This is just to have fun, guys. It doesn't, there's not too many rules. We just want our big thing, have a good time.
Yes.
So
all right. So
and all the responses so far, they've been awesome, man.
All right.
So thank you, everybody.
So now we got an interesting topic that we're just gonna kind of throw around and discuss.
Oh man. Yeah.
What the heck is up with the 2012 Topps Heritage Mike Trout?
Oh my God.
Let's see, the most recent sale price, July 20th for $45 or $48.
And that's a deal.
Shipping. There's another one that sold, it's a two-lot, $114 for two.
Damn.
And then another one, a single, sold for $55.
Show them the screen.
58. So if we can kind of get this without, I don't know if we'll be able to do this without a glare. Let me see if I can darken the display.
I know I talked about it on my Tops 85 401 channel, but we figured we'd bring it live and see what you guys have
you can see a lot better then. So this is just kind of. I want to close this.
We were talking about this after Taco Bell, and Eric was like, "Man, that'll be an interesting topic to talk about with everybody."
So these are all. Sorry, you can't see it, Nate. These are all the Mike Trout 2012 Topps Heritage, which has sold in the last couple of weeks. so we're trying to figure out what in the heck is going on with that card.
Well, first of all, that card is, to me, is a fascinating card because I looked on Beckett.com to see how many 2012 Topps Heritage cards there are of Mike Trout with all the parallels and everything. And from what I saw, there's only one version of that card. Yes. There's no short print. There's no color border variations. There's no any kind of parallels. There's no, because I remember on that set they had like the photos where like the photo, the small picture was a large picture and the large picture was a small picture. I forget what kind of parallel they called that. But they had all kinds of interesting variations. But Mike Trout only has one card from that set.
So he does have a 2011 Topps Heritage Minors.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah,
which
that's
has a bunch of different parallels. But this, I guess, is his first base
Topps Heritage card. With him and featured in a big league ball club.
Yeah. So I guess this is in essence kind of like
the 52 Mantle, right?
Yeah.
Where it's Mantle's first Topps card, but it's not his rookie card.
It's exactly like that.
Yeah. But there's so many like 2012 Mike Trout cards out there, though.
And it's not a rare card.
No, it's not. It's a regular card.
It's a common card.
Yeah, I mean, you have the odds of pulling it are the same of any other regular card from that set.
It's already Beckett's estimating it booking $25 to $60.
Yeah.
So they're actually kind of in the right ballpark.
Well, I think Beckett has an easier time pricing out the newer stuff.
Yeah.
But because they can see what it's selling for right now, but they have a horrible time. I think probably the worst decade for Beckett pricing is the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They are so off in the 90s. The 80s are pretty spot on. Maybe a little overpriced on some of the rookie cards.
Yeah.
They're probably like scared to lower the price on some of them because they're worried it'll ruin the hobby. I don't know why they don't lower the price. Like the Bonds Topps rookie card at Beckett has a high book value of $8. I bet you that card has never once this year sold for it, unless you buy it at a novelty shop or something and people don't know what the hell they're buying. That's the only way you could sell that card for $8.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I did just buy a PSA 10 88 Don Respo Jackson for like $14.
Yeah, but that's a PSA 10. You don't see that card in a PSA 10 that often.
Yeah, here's Philly Mike says, a lot of people collect heritage rookies, and since it's his first one, that's the interest in it.
Yeah.
I think there's that. I think there's also set collectors are paying a little bit more for Mike. But I really think that you hit the nail on the head with it being like his first real heritage card.
Well, I mean, it's his heritage rookie card, I guess, is how people are looking at it. Maybe, I wonder if that card's in set registries from PSA. That would be interesting to find out.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Probably not. It's his update that's in set registries.
Yeah, but I mean, but for the heritage collectors, there might be some kind of heritage
maybe
registry, you know?
If anybody that is a PSA set registry builder can maybe weigh in on that in the comment section.
Yeah.
We'll get to it.
And guys, if you notice, if Eric keeps looking down, he's not looking at me. He's looking at his phone.
Yeah, I'm not looking at anything, weird.
He's looking at his phone. He's like trying to keep up with all the comments. So
yeah. So we would like to know the PSA set registry collectors, if that's in any kind of heritage set registry.
Yeah, and also we were also talking about while we were at Taco Bell where our best work is done as baseball card junkies as far as card collecting conversation. But we were talking about how it's kind of really nice to see like the base rookie cards are doing really well in the hobby right now, and it's really nice to see. And it's kind of bringing like collecting back to its roots. I think a lot of people that are collecting now are people that collected in the late 80s and early 90s. And when they re-entered the hobby, they're like, oh my God, what's going on? There's all these autographs and jersey cards. and those collectors, decided to maybe jump into that a little, and now we're all going back to the rookie card, or at least not all of us, but a lot of collectors, enough collectors to where like rookie cards aren't like exhaust that you just leave on the table now when you're busting packs.
Yeah.
I mean, people actually appreciate rookie cards for what they are again, and that's nice. And I think that all started with that 2011 Topps traded or Topps update Mike Trout card.
Yeah.
And
I think I've noticed that too, that people are starting to shy away a little bit more from the autographs.
Yeah.
And kind of go more for the rookie cards.
Well, definitely the relic cards are losing steam, which they should, because the authentication on those are horrible. And the true rookie card or the prospect cards, all those kind of cards are really starting to gain steam in the hobby again. It's I don't know, it's just been nice, It kind of brings us back to our roots. And then what's nice about it, when you're collecting cards and you're putting them in your boxes, you don't have to have all these magnetics, so you can put more than 40 cards in a two-row.
Yeah.
You can put hundreds in a two-row now.
Let's see. Max Jackson says you guys aren't watching the game. Well, it's on in the other room.
Yeah, we got the game. I know the A's and Giants. Last we saw, A's are up 1-0. So
let's see. Philly Mike asks, what do you guys think of Acuna and Glaber being SPs in Top Series 2?
Well,
my opinion, it's just the manufacturing artificial scarcity to create buzz over the product.
Yeah, I mean, they're trying to make it a chase card instead of, doing relic cards and autos, or doing the rookie card as a chase card. So that's all. I mean,
I kind of liken that to your 2011, 2013, like those Topps Archives fan favorites autographs.
Yeah.
Like they have like certain cards which are only numbered to 15. Every other card in the set sells for $5.
Yeah.
But you have this one card that's $350.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. Well, one of the cool things about the rookie card also taking off in the hobby is it neutralizes the pack searchers, at least for retail product.
Yeah.
Because now the pack searchers are going to be searching for dollar relic cards that they can't get $1 for. Right? And then the kids get to pull the rookie cards now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's just kind of like the irony of it all, right?
Yeah, I think you got your maybe like late 90s when the first relic cards came out, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then probably through maybe the 2004?
Yeah.
2003, 2005, somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
That was their kind of heyday.
Yes, and those ones are the ones that people. I mean, those are some nice cards. Those early relic cards, because the authentication was good, and those are good ones. But after that, then the market got flooded in there. Then you got
the autograph cards. Autograph cards came in, and then when did the Superfractor?
Superfractors came in the mid 2000s.
So like 2000.
Probably around. Well, I know that they had Superfractor in like the older Finest, but I don't know when the first one came. Probably around 2006 or something.
Yeah, and then I think the autograph started to die off like definitely within the last couple of years.
Well, I don't think they're dying off.
They're just not as popular.
Yeah.
I think. You have certain I think it's because people would just start asking too much money for them.
Maybe.
When you have one autograph that's numbered to 15, and then you have the same autograph with the same card.
Yeah.
That's numbered to 100.
And then the only difference is the color of the foil.
It's like, all right, I'll just buy the one that's numbered to 100.
Yeah, like with me collecting Bonds, I noticed like a lot of his Panini product, there'll be like 5 or 6 different versions of the same autograph card, and sometimes, like at one point, I had 2 of the same card, and I sit there staring. I had to really look at the card for a long time to figure out what the difference was, and it was just like this foil. So to me, it was literally the same card. It wasn't even didn't seem like a different card to me. But, so you're going to read some of the comments?
Let's see. Bobby B is asking if we're going to the National. I was not going to the National this year. Wasn't planning on it. Nate.
I am not going. My wife is having her surgery on July 31st.
Next year we would like to go.
And
though.
so there's absolutely no way I'm going to go to the Nationals.
So,
but yeah, we'll be in Chicago in 2019.
Let's see.
I already have my tickets.
Philly,
not really, but
not really. Philly Mike says 2001 Upper Deck game jersey was the first relic.
No, that was not 2001.
There was an earlier one that was Ken Griffey Jr.
Yeah, no, that was like 1996 or 97.
Yeah, that was
from
like,
Upper
it was
Deck.
Like
it was not 2001.
It was Upper Deck.
Yeah, it was Upper Deck. They were and it had like Ken Griffey Jr. and then there were
Frank Thomas.
I can't remember who else, but there was one guy that was a complete no-name, and that card still sells for like $20 right now.
Yeah, that's because it's a rare set.
Yeah.
Probably never.
Well, it was a groundbreaking set.
Yeah, I remember, and it was just like a blue swatch, like a little swatch.
For Griffey. Yeah.
For Griffey.
Yeah. I would love to get. I bet you one of those. I bet you the Griffey now will run you $500 or more. But that was like cool though, man.
Max.
I think we froze.
Uh-oh. Can
you guys hear us? We definitely froze.
We're still going.
We're frozen though. Is it frozen on your end?
We can hear, but frozen.
Oh man. Well, you guys aren't going to miss anything because we're just sitting here. So we'll just call this a podcast.
Yeah, we'll just call it a podcast now.
Yeah, there's really nothing to see.
First Baseball Card Junkies TV podcast.
Yeah.
Now we don't have to worry about picking our nose on camera.
Yeah.
Max Jackson says the 2007 Sweet Spot Classic memorabilia set is nice. The Christy Mathewson relic that has sold for $500 and $700 the last 2 times up for auction.
Wow. Yeah.
We're talking about Christy Mathewson too.
Yeah.
You know, that's like, might as well put Babe Ruth. I mean, Babe Ruth is always going to sell for a lot too.
Yeah.
You know.
And then I remember there. What's that one? Oh, a piece of history or something like that. That old Upper Deck set, that bat relic set. That one was pretty big too.
Which one? The 2000, like 1999.
Yeah, I think it's 99. Yeah, but there were a lot of relic cards.
I had a Hank Aaron. I pulled a Hank Aaron from a pack.
Oh shit, you did?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good card, man.
Let's see. DC Irish asked, "Can you explain the difference between the 83 Ripken rookies? There's the tri-pick one, now fairly worthless. Seems the trade set is getting all the traction."
You mean, he's talking about the 82 Ripkins.
Yeah, the 82 tops traded.
Yeah.
I mean, that is the card to have of Ripken.
Yeah, but technically it's not even a rookie card. It's an extended rookie card.
Yeah, it's the XRC.
Yeah, and the reason for that term in the 80s was if it didn't come from a pack that you could, like a wax pack or something distributed in packs, it wasn't a rookie card.
Yeah.
So that's the hobby's explanation on why that's not a rookie card. That extended, because it came in a box set.
Let's see. Griffey, Gwynn. We can hear it frozen here. Yes, it is frozen. A2. Okay. No more comments to read. I wonder if people have like checked out.
We might not be live. I guess we can go off. Well, no, we got the whole thing about our.
It says it's still going.
Oh, okay.
5. It says only 5 watching. People have jumped off.
Yeah, I doubt.
Oh, are most items slightly higher priced at the National as opposed to eBay?
Absolutely, yes.
Yeah. Well, you have to figure also at card shows, they have to make their money back from what they're paying to be there.
Yeah.
And the Nationals essentially is just a big card show, right?
It's really expensive too.
It's expensive. I mean, the one that we go to, the TriStar, that they were telling us it was like $1,000. Was it like $1,000 for the weekend or something like that?
I guess, yeah, something like that.
Or
so you gotta sell just to break even.
Let's see. What's your favorite '80s rookie besides Bonds and McGuire?
Well, we did our top 80s rookies video a while back.
Mine would be Ricky Henderson.
Yeah, I think mine would either be Henderson or the 89 Upper Deck Griffey. It depends on what mood I'm in.
I actually prefer the 89 Don Russ.
Yeah.
If I like, as far as like favorite like image, rookie image, I like the 89 Donruss.
Well, the 89 Donruss brings back more memories to me as a kid because that's the card that, was like, obtainable as a kid. The 89 Upper Deck, even back in 89 when I was a kid, that card was like $15 or whatever. It was just too expensive to like buy it as a single.
Yeah.
I mean, I could buy a whole hobby box, or not hobby box, but a wax box for $15 back then. And back, when you're a kid, you don't want to buy one card when you could buy a whole box of cards.
True.
And still pull a Griffey.
Yeah, I probably the 80 Ricky Henderson. I really like the 89 Donruss Griffey and the 89 Score Rookie Traded Griffey.
Another one of my favorites is the 83 Topps Tony Gwynn. I love that card.
What is the 83 Topps Traded Darryl Strawberry?
Yeah, that's a cool card too.
80.
Man, I guess it's hard for us to pick one.
On 87 Topps Bo Jackson.
Nah.
With the Future Stars on it?
No, that one's not on my radar.
You say nah, but
I'd rather have the 87 Donruss rated rookie anyway.
I have both. What's in 86?
The rated rookie Canseco.
Yep, that would be the card to have there. I don't know. There's so many good ones.
Yep.
Don Mattingly has some good ones. Tony Gwynn.
Yeah.
All those guys are in there.
Yep. 88's like the worst year for rookies. I think Glavine is the only one that has a rookie card in that year.
Philly Mike says he likes the Bo Tiffany. Yeah, but that's like such an unattainable card now.
What the
Bowman Tiffany?
Oh, the Bowman?
The Bo Jackson.
Oh yeah, the 86 Topps Traded Tiffany. Yeah.
That's like almost like a unicorn at this point.
Well, you could buy them raw for like a
2,500 to drop down.
Yeah, but that's a PSA 10. You could buy a raw one for under $100.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to buy I'd want to buy at least like a PSA 8 for that one.
Yeah, an 8 would probably run you
just to make sure
$100.
It's Tiffany, because those Tiffany's look very similar.
Yeah, but you could tell on the 86, you could tell on the back because
the
stars.
One has the stars, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Do you guys have feelings on value of autos from 2000 to 2004 versus now? I have a Vlad from 2000. Those were super tough pulls back then. Now they are priced the same as auto products that are not scarce. Well, it depends on how you look at it. If you look at it,
is it a sticker auto or is it an on-card auto? Because there are a lot of sticker autos.
Sticker autos are still popular from that time period.
Yeah, well, the ones where the sticker was recessed around the card, like they put a window for the sticker, kind of like a relic. Those ones are okay. But the ones where the sticker, like the modern sticker autos are annoying, where you got that clear sticker and you just slap it on the card.
The Thompson uses. Yeah, I don't like those.
But I know that Vladimir Guerrero's auto, probably, you could probably pick up those old ones for $15 to $25 now.
Yeah.
And the newer ones are, I don't know what Vladdy autos sell for, but
I think it depends on if you look back, if you look at in 1998 or 1997, the Donruss.
Yeah, those ones are going to sell for a premium.
Like the Chipper Jones and the David Ortiz and the Alex Rodriguez, those all sell for more than what their current cards sell for.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
I think a card being produced in a player's playing days that is autographed is going to always sell more
than their post career.
That's post career.
I think that it should be that way, but I don't know that it is. I know that's not the case with Bonds. I mean, some of his playing days autos definitely have a premium, but not all of them.
Well, I mean, if you look at a bat knob with an autograph, that's obviously.
Well, I'm not talking about that card. I'm talking. I think it's because his auto is actually puts a lot more. Like, just his auto is just a lot better looking now than it was when he was playing. Except for his 05, 06 cards. He used the same autograph on those. But before that, he used kind of the BBS auto. So.
Oh, Vlad Jr. So, yeah. It's pretty crazy how high Vlad.
Yeah, that's nuts. I don't think there's a single Vladimir Guerrero autograph that sells for as much as the high dollar Vladimir Guerrero Jr. cards.
Yeah.
That just shows you how whacked out this hobby is. That shows you how much people overpay for prospects. Like, why would you pay more for somebody that hasn't played in the big leagues compared and you know, to his
father is
dad
a
that's
Hall of
already a
Famer.
Hall of Famer. That's
Yeah.
I mean, it's just nuts. I would never pay more for a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. card.
Well, I mean,
Just prospectors are nuts in general, man.
and that's all it is prospecting.
Yeah, I just think that's a part of the hobby that I cannot relate to. I cannot relate to prospecting.
Derek Jeter autographs gets high dollars for auto now. Yes, but the ones from his playing days are worth a lot more.
Yeah, but
Especially
here's the
his
thing:
early-
Jeter doesn't sign that much right now.
Yeah.
You do not see like 2018 Derek Jeter autographs. You don't. I mean, they're pretty rare. You don't see very many.
Does he have any?
He has a few, but yeah, I mean his stuff is rare, dude.
I don't know. He has autographs and sets as early as like '96, right? I know '97 he's autographed in that Don Rush signature.
Yeah, that thing's got to be worth a lot of
It's
money.
worth a lot of money.
Yeah, but Jeter's auto also hasn't changed. It's the same now as it was.
He has a great autograph.
I don't know that it's an autograph. It's more like a symbol. Kind of like Prince, you know, when he was like the artist formerly known as
Prince.
Prince.
It's a good autograph. That's more like Ichiro's is a symbol.
Yeah.
Derek Jeter has a great. He's right up there with Ken Griffey Jr. as far as.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
It's all loopy.
Yeah. So, any more comments?
Let's see. I don't get the here. Someone saying Jeter autos from his playing days sell for less than his autos from current products. I don't think that's true in all cases. You're gonna have a few cases where it is. You're gonna have the bat knob with the autograph. You're gonna have some kind of crazy jersey relic. You know.
Yeah, and probably it depends too if you got on card auto. Like if you have an on card auto of a current product that's numbered to, let's say, 10, compared to a playing day auto that was a sticker that's numbered to, you know, like 487, probably the current day on card auto would sell for more than. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting. I wonder, like in 20 years, if playing day autographs will have a premium over post career autographs, because I mean, I would think as a collector you would pay a premium for a card that was signed while the player is still actively playing compared to when they're retired.
Yeah.
I don't know. It would be interesting.
I think Jeter's just a hot player in general. So
yeah.
It's kind of hard to. Let's see. I don't get the love for the Bowman Chrome Prospect autos when you can get Bowman's Best and get way more shine with the other cards.
Yeah. Well, what that is it's just that's the hobby kind of branding, right? It's kind of like, you know, do you want to go to McDonald's or do you want to go to Burger King? I mean, this is a horrible analogy, but I guess my point is, it's just people are branded to collect Bowman Chrome. And also, you got to remember, this hobby is driven by the bandwagon.
Yeah.
And so the bandwagon says, pay more for Bowman Chrome. Bowman Chrome's a card to get. So if you want to get more value, and you like Bowman Platinum, or what is it, Bowman's Best, or whatever.
Bowman's Best.
Yeah. Then don't pay the premium, get Bowman's Best, and enjoy your card that you got for less money because you're not jumping on the bandwagon. Yeah. I mean, that's the great thing about this hobby is you don't have to jump on the bandwagon. You can venture out to other options that are more affordable and enjoy it.
Yeah, let's see. Bobby B, 20 years from now, who will have a better career, Acuna or Ohtani?
That's a great question.
No idea.
I mean, I think if Eric and I knew that, then we would have the best collection in the world 20 years from now.
Yep. Yeah.
So
I'd be getting ready to plan my retirement.
Yeah, I mean, Ohtani, geez, man, it just depends. I mean, the big thing with him is how is his health going to hold up throughout the course of his career, and is he going to be a pitcher as well as a position player for his whole career? And then the third question is he going to be a successful pitcher and position player throughout his career if he is both? So we don't know. You don't know.
I mean, if you look at either of the two players and you look at them and you say, are they Hall of Famers in 10 years? I'd say no.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so hard. Then this is why I don't buy cards of brand new players.
I stopped. I can't do it anymore either.
It's just not worth it.
Well, it's just so volatile. I mean,
Like,
and it's the same now as it was 30 years ago in the 80s. I remember everybody was jumping like in what 1990. Everybody wanted Eric Anthony,
yeah,
and I mean that's just an example. And
Todd Stottlemyre.
Ricky Jordan, Eric Anthony, Todd Van
Oh
Poppel.
yeah, Todd Van Poppel.
Yeah, and then you had other players like, and I mean, those were all going to be like the next group of Hall of Famers, and all you younger guys probably don't even know who the hell I'm talking about. Those were hot cards, man.
Yeah.
so, so who knows?
Um,
Otani, he is a little bit intriguing though, because if he does end up being a good pitcher and position player, he'll be the first of his kind since Ruth. And you could even, and if Otani does that for his whole career, you could even say he will exceeds Ruth's accomplishments in terms of being a pitcher and a position player, because Ruth only did that when he was with the Red Sox.
I think eventually they're not going to let him pitch anymore.
I
With
don't
what
know.
he's got going on with his ligaments in his arm.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think eventually they're going to be like, you need to pick.
Yeah.
And he's going to have, for longevity, he's going to have to go.
Yeah, that's just such a tough thing to do both, man. I mean, that's why it's never really been done since Ruth.
Let's see here. Max says, well, you talked about the positive impact Trout had on the base rookie market. I think he is also largely responsible for the explosion of prospecting. I think prospecting has been a thing since the 80s.
Yeah, I would say so. You know who started the prospecting
Don
was.
Mattingly.
Yeah, and like prospecting, I think it started before Trout. I think it started like the next group of prospecting. I think it was Steven Strasburg is the one, because remember that Steven Strasburg has to be the one that really got everybody jumped, and that was and then Harper before Trout. It was Harper. Harper was huge. I mean, no one even knew who Mike Trout was because of Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
So I would say Harper and Strasburg are responsible for the prospecting more than Mike Trout.
For the current.
Yeah, because no one even prospected Mike Trout. He was like, no one even knew who he was, and then all of a sudden he was the best player in baseball, and people had to backtrack.
Yeah.
I mean, his cards were worth nothing. They were like cards that people. I remember in 2011, if you pulled a Mike Trout update Topps card, and you got the guys going to the local card shop that were looking for the hits and the packs, they'd leave Mike Trout on the counter in 2011. This is after he broke in. I'll be right back.
All right.
So anyway,
let's see. What 90s insert sets do you guys think are undervalued based on rarity and overall design? That would be a question for Nate, which we'll get into when he comes back from going to the restroom. How do they create it artificially? Just bid up. Let's see. Panini Basketball Silver Prisons of Prime. Topps Chrome comes out big. What up, Elite Co? Let's see here. Sorry, we're having technical difficulties. So we had a video going, but this is the first official Baseball Card Junkies TV podcast, I guess. Let's see, because I know you guys can hear us, but you can't see us. So, Greg Jeffries was a prospect for sure. I mean, Greg Jeffries, obviously Don Mattingly. I mean, Bo Jackson was a prospect. I mean, there's a lot. Let's see. What the heck is a Tiffany card? Tiffany card was a box set, so it's basically exact parallels of the base Topps and Topps traded, and it was basically given to hobby shop owners that ordered the Topps Tiffany sets.
Yeah,
it was given as a gift to hobby shop owners that ordered a certain amount of Topps product, and they came in sealed sets, and it's just an exact parallel of the Topps traded and Topps base that has a more glossy finish and a different colored back. That was print run. depending on the year, anywhere from 5,000 to 10,000.
Yes. And you want to hear a fun fact about Topps Tiffany?
Sure.
Topps Tiffany wasn't named Tiffany from Topps. Topps. It was just
Topps
it was a
edition.
collector's edition. The term Tiffany came from the people that cataloged the cards, and they wanted to differentiate the Topps from the Topps Tiffany. They didn't want to call it Topps Collector's Edition, so they call it Topps Tiffany. But yeah, Tiffany did not come from Topps. The people that created the catalog for the baseball cards decided to call it Tiffany.
So Eugene Papaleo asks, what 90s insert sets do you think are undervalued based on rarity and overall design?
I think one of them is the hitting machines from 1996 Fleer Ultra. Those cards used to be worth a lot more money, and then all of a sudden they dropped in value, and you could pick up some of some of them for a fraction of what they used to be. But those were 1 in 2,000. The regular ones were 1 in 288 packs, and I think the gold medallions were 10 times rarer, so that would be 1 in 2,880 packs. Hey guys, you need to go. So 1 in 2,880 packs is, and that's just for one of the 10 cards. So you multiply that by 10 to get an individual card. 28,880 packs you'd have to bust to get a particular
card.
Like
from one per set. Case, or like
one
per box.
288 packs. I don't know how they did the pack. Yeah, if it was like, I don't know, man. If it was 24 packs and then 12, probably 1 per 2 cases, I would think. The gold medallion ones.
Oh,
those things were rare, man.
Yeah, those were super rare.
So that one's kind of undervalued. And then what other ones from the 90s? I don't know. The ones like the tough to find 90s inserts pretty much they're pretty, a lot of the Pacific cards too. Some of the parallels from Pacific don't pull in some of the numbers that like other brands. Yeah. Like Donruss seems to hold the highest premium. I mean, if you got a tougher to find Donruss card, those things are going to hold a premium. But a lot of those parallels from Pacific. Like the Pacific Prisms from 90, 99 and 2000, those things are undervalued. Like you get like the ones like numbered to 99. Oh man, those things are pretty affordable, and those cards are so beautiful. But
yeah, I think some refractors, those technically aren't inserts, but
they're parallels.
Some of the refractor options.
Yeah.
Especially when you get into like obviously 93 finest, 94 finest, and then you get into like 96, they have the 3 different versions of. Some players have 3 different versions. Yeah, and same with 97. Silver, bronze, and gold. Yeah. Right? I think some of the finest refractors, some of the older refractors don't hold their value as well because of the issue with the cards turning green. And it's, I'm in my 90s group. The term that is being used for it is hulking, like the Incredible Hulk, where the cards turn green. If any of you guys have those old... Any of the Chrome cards from like 1993 to 1998 have the potential for what is called hulking. And that's where the ink turns green, and that's in the areas where it's white. So like a lot of times you'll see it on the pants, if you have white pants, or and then also on the skin tone on the players, you'll see the hulking. And then anywhere on the uniform where it's white, it'll turn green, and they call it hulking. And I think that's taken away from some of the value on those older refractors because it's really ugly. The problem exists on some of my cards. And just so you guys know, the issue with the hulking or the greening or whatever you want to call them, those old refractors, it's not light exposure and it's not any of that. It's moisture. It's the way that the moisture reacts with the ink. So if you store your cards somewhere where there's a lot of moisture, you're going to get hulking on your cards. Mm-hmm. So if you have that old Chrome technology, I have to get one for my man cave. I just found all this out. Like everything I'm telling you is something that I found out real recently on my 90s insert group.
But if you have any of that issue, you got to get a dehumidifier where you store your cards, because it's the moisture that's causing the cards to turn green. And so yes, get a dehumidifier on your older 90s Chrome technology
You
cards.
don't think they call it hulking because of the steroid era?
No.
It just happens to be a very convenient term.
Yeah. Yes.
Funny.
Well, I don't know who coined that term, hulking. It might have been someone on the Freedom Cardboard forums or something like that. But this is something that's like kind of taking off in terms of the hobby. I think that's impacting a lot of the values on some of those older refractors. And I know I've looked through mine, and it's like it's so depressing when you look through your old refractors and you notice that they're starting to get ruined with that. And it's kind of turned me off from some of those older refractors, because if you don't have it now, the potential for that to happen later is gonna be there. You got to keep the moisture away from those cards. It's not the light, it's the moisture.
Does grading them have?
I don't know, because you see, the funny thing is, like if there are cards that are encapsulated now, but when they were sent in to like PSA, they didn't have the greening or hulking, and since they've been encapsulated, they've turned green. So it could say, like, you could be on eBay, right? And you're looking at a 1993 finest refractor, graded a 9 or a 10, and if you look at the card and the coloring's weird, chances are when that card was sent into the PSA or SGC or BVG,
They lock the moisture in there.
no, chances are when the cards were sent there, they didn't have that greening, and then post grading, if the card is in an environment that has a lot of moisture evidently can get into the slab and cause it. I've seen people break wax. Pack fresh cards that have the greening. Pack fresh, right out of the pack, and the cards are green.
So does like maybe a top loader with a penny sleeve?
That's
not
doesn't
even help.
No, doesn't help. Dude, I could show you cards I got right now. I can't show them on camera because we're frozen here. But I got shit in my collection, and I'm like, oh my god, it's fucking depressing, man. Those older refractors, dude, it's frustrating as a collector. So
yeah,
and it's like something we didn't know. I didn't know that it was moisture, else I would have got a dehumidifier 2 years ago. Well, I should have done it anyway. I knew I. But anyway, that's a whole nother story.
It happens.
But yeah, they could be encapsulated in a slab, and they'll turn green in there.
Yeah.
There's this the Man refractor. There's one on eBay, Ken Griffey Jr. It's from 1998 finest, and someone was showing a picture. It's like in a PSA 10 slab, and it's got total greening. It's like horrible, and it's graded a 10. So,
is that one for auction, or is that?
I think it's a buy it now, and it's been sitting there. Probably no one wants it because it's got that greening.
Yeah.
So you could throw the grade out the window on those. Between 90 and 1999, they fixed it. They fixed the issue. Topps, I think, knew what the issue was, and they fixed it. So if it's after 1999 or after, you won't get the greening. It's 98 through 93.
I never knew that.
I don't know if anyone's commenting about it.
We lost it.
Oh, we lost it?
No, it's still on, but people are.
Yeah.
I think.
Maybe they don't want to talk about 90s refractors.
So I don't know.
How many people are?
It says 5 watching, but that may not be accurate.
All right. Well,
I guess
we'll end it with that.
We're gonna call it a night.
Because we're frozen anyway.
Yeah.
So
hope you guys enjoyed the live feed tonight and the conversation.
The live feed where Eric and I are like looking.
The live feed / podcast.
Yes, we'll call it our live feed / podcast.
And remember, if you've go back to the beginning, we read off the names of people that we know made videos for us. So if you...
Okay, we got one last question. We'll take your one last question. But anyways, go back to the beginning of the video about our giveaway if you're wondering about the giveaway.
And if you haven't posted the link on one of the videos of your video and you've made one, please go and do that so we know. Is it a misnomer that harder cards to pull per pack are more expensive? Seems like a lot of cards I look at which are harder to pull do not sell for more on eBay.
Well, it depends on the player, and it depends on the set.
And I think part of the issue is you have a card that's numbered to 50. You probably have a bunch of those, like a few options on eBay, and there's going to be some sale history. You're going to card numbered 100 to 100, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of feed off of each other, right? If one card sells for $50, and then someone goes, "Oh well, I'm gonna have to pay 50 for," then the next one will go a little higher, and it'll kind of like bounce back and forth. But there's other cards to compare it to. Whereas if you have one numbered to 10 or numbered to 5 or numbered to 3, there's nothing to judge it against. All you have is the numbered the higher.
Well, maybe to
cards,
that
right?
exact card, but if like let's say it's a Topps Chrome numbered to 10 from 2018, you could just look at the same player with a Topps Chrome kit from 2017, 16, and 15,
Mm-hmm.
and as long as it's not their rookie card, and kind of get an idea what those
Yeah.
similar cards sell for.
Unless it's an SP.
Yeah, but what is the question? I don't even know what he was asking.
Is it a misnomer that harder cards to pull per pack are more expensive?
Well, yeah, of course, harder cards to pull are more.
Yeah, like the more rare card, the more
Yeah.
value it's gonna have. Again, depending on the player,
Yeah, a lot of it has to do with the player, and a lot of it has to do with the set, and it all comes down to simple economics, supply and demand.
Yeah, and
So-
like for example, like it's also what happens throughout the year. Beginning of the season, Bryce Harper cards were off the hook because he had that really hot start. He was batting at the 400 clip, and now he's batting 214. So like his card values have kind of dropped.
I
and
wonder, you know what?
stabilized.
This is kind of a fun question to ask, but I wonder what Harper cards would be worth now if he was having a season like what people anticipated him having at the beginning of the year.
Be up where Trout is.
I bet he might be, because he's so young. But anyway, all right. So
So I guess that's it
that's a wrap.
for the Baseball Card Junkies podcast /
Yeah,
live feed.
unintended podcast.
So as always, guys, thank you for coming on and spending some time with us. Click that subscribe button if you haven't. Make sure you post a video for the giveaway. Go back and watch the previous videos on what to do for the giveaway, and you'll be in the drawing for a $40
PayPal
PayPal
gift card.
gift card.
All right, guys. Happy
Happy collecting.
collecting.